Okay, YouTubers, working on a project I've been wanting to do for a while, and we're gonna do it now. This is where my entertainment center has been, and it really wasn't working well for me. It was just the top of a computer stand, and I'm trying to do something to make some improvements. So what I have here is this little thing. My aunt actually found it. She found like a whole pallet load of them, and they sold them for like $1 each. It was supposed to be for a pharmacy. What I'm going to do with it is this front opens up, and then I can use this seat that I sit in a lot of times to either eat or do my laptop right here. The first part is, let's do this. Under here is all my mechanicals. My water pump is under here, my hot water tank and my furnace are back under there, and this lifts up so you can get to it. So I didn't want to build a big system that would give me a hard time. What I wanted to do was make sure I could remove this and get to all my mechanicals under there, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So as you can tell, well, as you will be able to tell, I'm repurposing a lot of things. My first plan had been to get some brackets, bring them up and put a shelf up there, and that seemed easy enough. But when you go look at brackets, most of them are made with an arm that connects the right angle. Well, that wasn't going to work. And then when I found normal brackets that would work, they were like $9-10 a piece, and I'm just not going to pay that because, again, I'm trying to do this on the cheap. So what I decided to do then is I got some PVC. I found some things called PEX clamps, and what I can do is I can attach these onto the PVC pipe, and I cut it down to length. We'll go to that video. If somebody doesn't have all the right tools, you got to do what you can. I'm going to cut this pipe down into 4-inch segments, and I was lucky enough to have this that goes to a shelf system that I can use as a guide. I got it all lined up. And okay, I'm going to cut 3 more of them and then clean them up. I got all 3 of them. They look pretty level to me. I'm going to clean them up and we'll press on. And I'm just going to use a little file here, clean up the edges. And you don't have to do this because you're really not going to see it, but it only takes a couple seconds. Okay, that's enough of boring this stuff. Once it was cut down to length, I can attach these on and get them situated on the stand here. And what I've already done, I'll try to show you, I've pre-drilled the holes on the base where I want these to go. So if I line these up, I can see where they are meant to be. And I'm also even reusing a bucket full of screws that I had to find the ones that are going to work the best. I'm opening the drawer to show myself really that nothing's hitting. Now that's going to hold it there, and we'll do the 3 other ones. And then hopefully you can see that I did pick screws that aren't going to go through. Now those are all in, and what's cool is I can just take these out then and be able to take the top off. And what I even did was I'm going to use the top of my computer desk like so. So I measured this all out inside the house, and I had marked the bottom, but now that I'm out here I'm not real happy with it. You measure twice. So that looks right about where I want it. So as I said, I had marked it underneath before, but now I don't like where it is. And what we're going to do, I'm going to put these on it for the top. I'm trying to do it in a way that they're not going to wiggle out, like crossing where the opening is. Now I could have got, these are 3/4 inch, these PEX clamps, whatever they are. I could have got 1/2 inch and I wouldn't have had to stretch them like that, but I kind of liked having larger tubing. Change the drill. Okay, they didn't come through the top. Out through the top, and now we'll set this one down and see that they line up, and they do. And drill start hole for the second one. And we got everything drilled, all the pieces, parts together. It fits, and there we go. It's stable, it's going to hold the weight. Remember I told you I found this for 69 cents at the thrift store? Because it fits just right back here. And I probably won't drive with that in place because it might scratch stuff up. And I won't drive with this table in place because it'll scratch the table. It'll scratch everything up. Things will jostle around. But I can get, now I can put my TV here. I can put DVD player here. And I can my direct TV box if I ever get that, if I feel I need that on the road. Or I can even put things up here in the cabinet, run cables down. But there we go. Now I might have been able to get away with just mounting a bracket here and hanging the TV, but I didn't want to do it that way. Let's dry fit the TV. Just a matter of things fitting. Fits there very well. The reason why I put this at an angle is because I want to put my equipment back here. I don't think there's any weight issue or balance issue. It's going to stay solid, and if it is, I can cut a piece of wood or cut a piece of PVC pipe that after I get everything in there I can just set it, but I don't foresee that as being a problem whatsoever. Again, a big thing for me with this was making it so I could take it all apart and get it out of the way and not hurt anything. What we're gonna do now to make that happen, I'm gonna turn it over, and we have Velcro. Everybody loves Velcro. This is the industrial strength Velcro. Put Velcro across the front. And to be weird, I'm gonna put one diagonally across the middle. I could have bolted it down, maybe even used like wing nuts so I could take it on and off. I don't expect to have to do this a lot, but I think that Velcro is going to work really well, make it quick and easy to do this. Across the front. And just to be safe, I'm going to put one staple in it, piece across the middle. So there we go, YouTubers. Captain America's DVD still in there. And as you can see, the DVD player down here, it's small enough, this one, that I can move it. And then over there, if I do end up getting a DirecTV box, I'd have room to put the DirecTV box right there. Everything in a Class B has to have multiple uses. If I choose to, I can eat my meal right here while I'm watching TV. If I also choose to, this can become my desk for my laptop as such. So, pretty good purposes. I can turn that chair around and put a table right there where that thing is, and I just don't tend to do that very often. I think this is going to work out for me, and like I said, it has opportunities to expand. I have an idea for this front section to close that off a little bit. This gives me more options and more room, and the biggest part that was important for me was it didn't cost me much money. The Velcro, I used about half of it. I think it was $8, and I probably used more Velcro than I needed, but safe than sorry. And again, it was really important for me to get something that wasn't permanently stuck in there, that if I need to get under there, I can get under there. And I wanted it to have several purposes. and I think this fits the bill. So pretty much everything I used was repurposed. I think I got, in the total of this, I got $5 in this thing. And my aunt gave me that cabinet for free, so it would have been $6 if I'd had to pay her back for it. But I got about $5 in this. Well, we'll say 9 because half the Velcro. It's going to serve my needs pretty well. And it still gives me some storage down here and some storage under there. I had a big elaborate plan to do stuff, but I think for $9 I can't complain about this at all. I'm going to take this all off of there. And when I drive, I still have the bag that the TV came in, so I wrap it in that, and I put the foot of it at the back of the bed, cover it with blankets, and my DVD player and whatnot I just put under the covers on the bed. Is I have this compressor, and I'm just going to leave it on there overnight to get that Velcro secured on there, keep some weight on it for a night. But pretty cheap project. Hopefully it's going to improve my life a little bit. Simple things like this can make your life easier, and they don't have to always cost a lot of money. Have a great and wonderful day.